now for Detroit.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Milton kicks to Harden. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Harris.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Right side Robinson. MP outside. Out to Thompson. From deep. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. And it's hard. Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 17. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. And stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Robinson, that's good.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Now Harden, 11 points in the game. Lopez. That one drops for him. Lopez has got 7 points in the game. MP, that's for 2. Wow! Huge buzzer beater!
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pistons ahead, running away with it. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, in this two-man game, Collins can really do anything, and that's why he's so effective in the pick and roll.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Over Milton. Cunningham's shot is off. Clippers trail by 18. Pass to Collins. No one near him. It's Cunningham with the rebound. The Pistons shooting has been brilliant in this game. 60. Look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Paul Reed. MP comes in for Tobias Harris. Thompson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Ivy subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Derek Jones comes in for Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And James Harden has subbed in for Shake Milton. Now Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pass to Zubac. Now Leonard. The 3 from Harden. Offensive rebound. That shot is off. Detroit leading by 19. MP outside. Stewart, a screen for MP. Lays it up off the glass.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Pass to Harden. Back to Bogdanovic. No good again that time. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. And G.A., just when you think you've seen it all, past season of father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside Leonard, pass to Harden. To the paint, trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Leonard with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. And here's MP for 3. The shot misses. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
You got the win, got yourself a double-double. Anything missing, MP? You want fries with that?
Man, I love your questions. And you know what? I do want those fries, Dominic Hamill. Yeah, win is always good, and I'm not out there thinking about my numbers when I'm playing. But, hey, it's nice to see all the stats I racked up. Lets me know I'm as dominant as I think I am. Lets the league know, too.
Good, MP. Congrats.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. And that about wraps it up.
All right, here with MP. It's a nice VIP. MP's dad.
Now, most people call me Matt.
All right, Matt. What do you think of your son tonight, man? He make you proud?
Oh, man, I don't want to get too cheesy, but I've always been proud of him. No matter what he does, he gives it his all. And he's a genuinely good person.
Thanks, Dad. Hey, Xander, wait, whoa. Let's mix it up. I thought this was supposed to be a lighthearted series.
Trust me, your fans gonna love it.
Okay.
Box office, baby.
Oh,
Come on.
Hey, look, that's my dad for you. He makes the best diner food you'll ever have in your life, but in his heart of hearts, he thinks he's a Hollywood movie star.
I just need my big break, son. You know how that goes?
Well, lucky for you, Dad, we're filming on my socials right now, so I got a ton of followers. Hollywood might be calling tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
MP out. Good game, MP.
Yeah, okay.
big game tonight for MP as his father, who recently suffered a heart attack, was in attendance. MP is very close with his father, and you saw that bond tonight. Thoughts and prayers to MP and his family as they navigate a very difficult situation.
All right. This is the third game in our MVP series, another important one. Gotta bring home this dub and look good doing it, you know?
What's on the pregame playlist?
Nothing.
Nothing. I thought you might want something gritty, grimy.
Sometimes I just like silence, honestly, but hey, look, I promise y'all, my game, I'm coming in and it's gonna be loud.
Yeah, so, you know, Jokic isn't just an MVP. He's one of the greatest offensive centers of all time.
Yeah. Once he gets the ball in his hands, he's going to make something happen.
His decision-making is elite, and he's one of the greatest passers in the history of our game. The second you make a mistake, he pounces.
Yeah, if his three ball is falling, it might be curtains for us.
Right. So we need to make him uncomfortable from the first possession. Front him in the post, deny the entry pass.
Maximum effort every play. I got it.
And you've got to talk. He'll pick apart doubles if we don't rotate. Hesitate on the switch and you're dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm ready to get after it. And I'll make sure our guys know they got to give it everything they got.
Attaboy.
I'll see you out there, Coach.
Welcome from the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. The Pistons taking on the Nuggets. For the Pistons, a standout first half of the year has them in first place in the East. Nuggets, Pistons is next. Back in just most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now. You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Jalen Duren out there with MP. And it's Cunningham in at the point. All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Tonight, MP goes up against Nikola Jokic, who's won multiple MVPs, and he's gunning for another. I asked MP, how can you stand out as the more valuable player to your team? MP said, win the game. Joker's going to be Joker. He's going to do what he does, but at the end of the day, it's all about that dub.
Yeah, hard to argue with that logic. Thanks, Allie. A quick start to the career of MP. Already at 2,000 points, Grant.
Yeah, MP is the fastest to 2,000 points in 40 years. Zion was on a similar path, so the future is so bright for him. Can't wait to see MP develop.
Well, talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player. Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Fires from deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Jokic gets the bucket.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. MP, the pass to Cunningham. MP outside. Cunningham outside. From downtown. And Detroit another 3.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
And Jokic throws it down.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 9.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
There's 1:54 left in the first. Brown with a steal. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Gordon. The 3 is up. And Ivy pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
MP against Jokic. Cunningham on the wing. Clock at 6. Cunningham, a screen on Jokic. MP, the pass to Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham. Going right up for the slam.
Nuggets trail by 8. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Braun and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their game.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, BA, we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Gordon. Watson comes in for Brown. Pickett, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Brown in for Murray. Detroit also making some changes. Tobias Harris checked in for Thompson, and it's Robinson in for Ivy. Brown passes to Jokic. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Cunningham. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 10. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP. He had 34 points in the win against Sacramento.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
To win the drought, Jokic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Jokic has got 10 points in the game. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Detroit on top. They're up by 8. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And for those of you checked in for Denver. Holmes comes in for Najee. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. MP's checked in for Tobias Harris. Thompson comes in for LeVert. Ivy's checked in for Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Shutting the floor for the Pistons. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Asar Thompson out there with MP. And it's Stewart in at the center position. Shot clock at 5. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
No surprise Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He came away with 34 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness from Cunningham, just searching for the foul.
Detroit shooting their second and third shots at the line here. No good on that one.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact a game in so many ways.
A different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Holmes. Brown comes in for Brown. And Hardaway subbed in for Murray. And a switch here also for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Pass to Jokic. For 3, Hardaway. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown against MP. Inside. Detroit moving the ball around. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by Denver.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Watson. And the 3 off target. The Pistons lead by 14. Duren with a screen on Jokic. Pass to Duren. Ivy outside. And here's MP. Now here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Now Jokic. 35 points for him. Last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
From deep, MP. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Pistons ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an All-Star weekend.
I'm interested to see which. Thanks for joining us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Murray. That is Brown in at small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. To the paint. Ivy outside. Pass to MP. Duren with a screen on Brown. And he's going for the lob. MP finds Duren. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Brown. Fades back. And again, it's Denver missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
MP, the pass to Thompson. And stolen by Jokic. Pass to Brown. All alone. And the shot goes.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Detroit leading by 15. Now Cunningham, defended by Murray. He gets it in there. Cunningham's got 15.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
For 3, Gordon. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. MP outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. 6 to shoot. And MP throws it down.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray is probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
Pass to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get one up for 3. Gordon. Thompson pulls it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
A shot by Brown, no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Brian?
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. 1:04 left to play in the third quarter. Brown, yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 7 assists in the game. The Pistons lead by 18. Pass to MP, and stolen by Jokic. And here's Murray, covered by MP, and the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. Watson, he's checked in for Hardaway. Robinson, he's checked in for the Pistons. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And here's Jokic. The 3 is up. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. MP scanning the floor. Pass to Robinson. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. It's Robinson, high post. And here's Ivy from the arc. Here's Duren. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Detroit shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
It's making a change here. Murray's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart comes in for Duren, and MP subbed in for LeVert. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Setting the floor for Detroit. They've got Cunningham. MP is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Robinson in at the 2. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. It's Brown on the wing. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. MP outside. Pass to Robinson. Launches a 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now Watson from deep. The shot won't fall.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Sinks it from distance. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half. Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. Here's Watson. Sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Down low. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. It's Jokic, high post.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Brown. And there's Jokic on the assist from Brown.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
And here's MP from outside. And the Pistons, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
The shot by Najee, no good. And the Pistons shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Harris's shot is good. Harris has gotten 4 this quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pistons.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Back to MP. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. Pass to Stewart. Here's Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Out to Harris. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
MP, I know you're going through some personal issues. It must be difficult to have to perform under these circumstances.
Yeah, it could be a struggle, but we're all dealing with something, you know? That's why you got to be nice to people. You never know what someone's going through in their life. My dad taught me that a long time ago.
Nice words.
Yeah, he's a smart man.
We're all sending him our best. Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Tom. Really appreciate that.
Brian, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I guess silence for the pregame playlist was the right move. Looking like the real MVP out there.
You ready for this? You gotta know yourself.
So don't be afraid to switch things up.
Exactly. You gotta switch things up. I mean, the hard part is knowing when, you know? But every successful person I know isn't afraid of change.
That's real?
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that we're dispensing knowledge on this channel. And if you resonate with that, make sure to like and subscribe for more. MP out.
Looking good, MP.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
What's up, MP?
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Jokic is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant. And it's Curry in at the 2.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now, here's MP. Back to Halliburton. Jokic against MP. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Curry. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jokic. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
MP looking around. Shot clock at 5. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. The shot's good from Halliburton.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been. He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Count it, good. Jokic has got his second basket.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Durant with the steal. Outside Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. Misses the 3. And here is the East now. Brown finds MP. Giannis a screen on Wembanyama. Back to Brown. Halliburton outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got 5 now.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the three-pointer by MP. From downtown, and Curry the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes here for the East. Tatum, he's checked in for Brown, and it's Cunningham in for Maxey. Then for the West All-Stars, Leonard comes in for Jokic, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Kevin Durant. The East leading by 4. Cunningham outside. A 3 from MP. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Curry kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here's the East. They lead by 7. And here's MP for 3. They get it back. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 12 in the game.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Pass to Curry. Takes it out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
MP, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Fires the 3. And another 3 from the East.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's MP making things happen for the East All-Stars. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly. With you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be...
All-Stars with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Towns. MP comes in for Tatum. And Halliburton subbed in for Cunningham. Then for the West All-Stars, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Stephen Curry comes in for Edwards. And SGA's subbed in for Booker.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Pass to Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Giannis sets a screen for MP. And another miss by the East. And so Curry will bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 13-point game. James kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Curry. East grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. And here's MP for 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Curry looking it over. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. East All-Stars lead by 16. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star Game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Brown out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Inside, and Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Clock at 6. Jokic, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And MP with the basket on the assist by Brown. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. KD with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Wembanyama has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wembanyama against MP. And that one, good. MP's got 10 points in just the second half.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
And Jokic slams it in.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Jokic with the bucket.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 37.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Yep, it counts. MP's got 39.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Durant. Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you have to know that's coming from Gilgeous-Alexander. He is not shy beyond the arc.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
That free throw, no good.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Cade Cunningham's checked in for Maxey. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Edwards, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Edwards passes to SGA. Wembanyama outside. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he makes the first. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Young's checked in. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the West. Booker comes in for Stephen Curry. And so he makes both from the line.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And Booker kicks to Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP.
And Booker finds his way to the line a lot because he's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues.
All-Stars with some changes. MP's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Cunningham. Halliburton subbed in for Trae Young. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the West. Curry comes in for Devin Booker. Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jokic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Wembanyama, no good.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Good on the shot. MP's got 43 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Curry outside, connects from three-point range.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's MP. Buries it down low. MP's got 45 points.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away.